What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Persona 3 Reload.
Good morning.
Oh, wonderful. Small child is still showing up when I'm...
This is the first time we've talked during the day.
Still showing up when I'm sleeping. That's what I want.
Isn't this weather lovely? This really is the start of a new day for both of us.
I never liked...
All the fragments of my memory are finally back
I'll hold
together.
off on this rant.
I understand my purpose now. The time has come. I know this is going to hurt, but there's something I have to tell you. This is goodbye. For you and me. In my eyes, our friendship was a miracle. I want you to know that. But even miracles don't last forever. If only they did. Maybe you're right. Even if eternity does exist, how would we ever know? It'd be no different than if it didn't exist. I'll always treasure the time we had together. Today may be the end, but the bond between us can never be severed. Remember that.
Okay, so... I never fully understood what Pharos was in the series. I guess I still don't. Because, I mean, we still have more plot to go. And he's just... we still have more plot to go. So this has got to be a metaphor for something, you know. Maybe it's just it's not internal struggle for the character. He just shows up and says cryptic shit, and then he disappears here. Maybe he shows up again later. Again, I totally forgot. At this point in the game, I completely forgot what is going on, you know, like where the narrative goes from here on. I kind of know where it ends because I remember the beginning of FES, but I still don't fully remember where
It was fun
this
while it lasted
goes.
so long.
But yeah, I've always found that Pharos, like, I feel like you're trying to tell me something, I just don't know what it is. And maybe it's just because I'm dumb, but...
Yeah, serious.
Oh, and given the title of this video, I think you know who we're going to find out is a bad guy, and I've got mixed feelings about the way this goes down, which, again, we'll talk about when we get there, but... I've been saying all game, I knew it. I never liked him.
Damn, this is some primo sushi.
The slices are huge!
Man, I'm starving. Can we eat?
Hey, where are Aige-san and Ikutsuki-san?
He took it to the lab for a tune-up or something. He said they'll join us later.
The chairman just can't stay away from the lab, can he?
That must be my father.
Oh, yay, he's just a bundle of laughs.
We've been waiting for you.
So it's finally over.
Because, you know, his eye patch doesn't make him look like a supervillain from a James Bond movie.
Can't you tell? That's Kirijo Senpai's dad. She looks exactly like him.
What, does the scowl not tell you anything?
Congratulations, everyone. You've done well. No words can express my gratitude. Though you'll never receive the recognition you deserve, your achievement was truly monumental.
Thank you, really.
To you, I owe a special thanks for lending us your power until the very end.
Oh, it was no big deal.
Thanks to you, the 12 shadows behind all this chaos have been destroyed. You've carried this burden long enough. You deserve a chance to experience the joys of youth. As of midnight tonight, the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad will be disbanded.
Disbanded.
Oh, right.
No longer must you risk your lives in battle. Tomorrow, you can triumphantly return to a normal school life. Is something the matter?
Nah, it's nothing.
All right, everyone. It's time to celebrate. Your feast awaits. And don't worry about holding back. Eat as much as you'd like.
Sweet! Freaking finally! Listen up, everyone. Now that we're good and stuffed, how about we take a picture together?
A picture?
Actually, I did try to take one last night.
Come on, there's like,
God, it
what,
doesn't
5
work
pieces of
during the
sushi still left in those things?
You mean
Somebody
you brought
eat
a
'em.
Camera with you to the battle?
Well, yeah.
It's not gonna be me.
it
I
was
hate
our
I,
last
I hate
battle,
fish, so.
Excuse me, mister. You mind taking our picture?
Ugh, I feel like such a tourist. But you know, I do kind of want a picture too.
Oh, wait. Ikutsuki-san and Aigus aren't here. I guess we'll have to take another one later. Alright, everyone, get together. Come on, squeeze in tight. Everyone, get real close to me.
You want me close too?
No, not you.
Jeez, don't make the poor camera guy wait all day. Hey, we're good to go. You can take the picture whenever.
How's this for a pose?
Hey, get your hand out of my face!
Is it just me, or did this not get my good side? We'll just take another one when Aigus and Ikutsuki-san get back, alright?
Yes, yes, we hear you. I could really get used to this worry-free lifestyle.
How about you, Koro-chan? Are you excited for all this meat?
Well, it's not meat, it's fish. That's my argument. Cows live a life. And I respect that when I eat it. Fish, I mean, are they ever really alive? They're essentially a houseplant. God damn it, what comedian was that? that I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember.
How come nobody's eating? Don't tell me you're full already.
I thought you said now that we're good and
Are
stuffed.
you kidding? I'm stuffed.
You said whatever.
Yeah, me too. I could need another bite.
How about you, Senpai?
I'm good for now.
Nah, suit yourself. Maru, you hungry?
Don't give the dog raw fish. You'll make him sick.
Aigus and Ikutsuki-san sure are running late. And just look at the time. It's almost midnight. The hell?
Those guys in the suits transmogrified.
The Dark Hour's still happening? Senpai, what's going on?
I'm not sure.
Guess I was right to have my doubts.
Well, I mean, we
Yeah,
never
something
knew
didn't
that
feel right.
beating all the shadows would lead to the ending of the
what?
Dark Hour. That was really just kind of a big assumption.
Hey, do
I'm
you
just
hear
saying.
that? It sounds like a bell, but where's it coming from?
Where's Ikutsuki? And he hasn't even called. What could he be doing with Aigus that's making him so late?
How dare he not call me?
Mitsuru?
Everyone, Prepare to move out. We're heading for Tartarus.
To do what?
I don't know, but that's where the sound is coming from. We have to find out what's going on.
Yakutsuki-san.
Aigis? What are you doing here?
She's simply here to fulfill her role. As a weapon, that is.
What?
Kutsuki-san, what are you trying to pull?
You said the Dark Hour and Tartarus would disappear if we defeated the 12 Shadows. That's why we've been fighting this whole time. So why?
What are you trying to accomplish? Destroying the shadows, getting rid of the Dark Hour. It was all a lie, wasn't it? You've known since the beginning.
I mean, come on.
Excellent.
Look at him.
Deduction,
Obviously, he was
Kiriko.
evil.
Unfortunately, you're too little too late.
No.
You tricked us?
It's all going just as I planned. It's no accident that the Dark Hour and Tartarus continue to exist. I never intended for you to rid the world of them. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The 12 Shadows were parts of a whole. They were destined to be reunited. And thanks to your diligence, that destiny has been fulfilled. Death, the Almighty, shall soon arise and bring forth the fall.
Death?
What are you saying? Why would you want that?
The end shall come and free this world from despair. It will be the death of everything, but also the beginning.
What is he saying? Is he out of his mind?
You see, I too was a scientist on the project 10 years ago. The experiment did go awry. But that wasn't the reason the Dark Hour and Tartarus came to be. They manifested as a result of harvesting the Shadow's power, just as the experiment was designed to do. That's why your grandfather gathered so many Shadows, to initiate the fall.
That can't be.
Humanity has overrun this world, turning it into a barren void in the process. The only hope of salvation lies in ruin. According to the prophecy, the fall will be orchestrated by a prince. And once he has delivered us all, he shall rule the new world as king. The attempt years ago failed, but the time has come at last. I am that prince.
Okay, so listening to it again,
Insane.
essentially he had them kill the 12 Shadows so that they would essentially, all their pieces would conglomerate to create death, to end the world, and he would essentially be the king of this new world.
Stay at
Okay.
my side, for
I guess that
just
makes
a
more
moment,
sense.
And you too will find salvation.
Find it
I still
how?
love how we don't have like a
Dying?
real explanation
I have a
as
question for
to
you.
how the hell this breaks down this way. like how do you know this would work? I get it. It's I was a researcher on the whole Shadow thing, but
Was that a lie too?
how did it end up that way? Like how do you know? Like this is one of the rare moments in Persona that I'm like, no, give me more. Give me more. What's going on here? Sometimes we're a little too wordy. Right now, I would like a little bit more explanation as to what the fuck is happening.
Your father, Eiichiro Takeba, was a superb scientist. He didn't know me at the time, but I truly respected him. While others focused on the Shadow's abilities, his research led him somewhere far deeper. But unfortunately, he couldn't comprehend the magnificent potential of the fall.
What? He left that recording at the expense of his life.
So it seems. But it did come in quite handy. I'm sure he'd be happy knowing that.
So you were behind it all? You used my dad! And me too!
Used is such an ugly word. It had to be done for the sake of the world.
Our job is to right the wrongs of the past. And we intend to do just that.
Senpai, what are you...
I was hoping you'd be able to see the light. But you are just kids, after all. Maybe my expectations were too high. I guess it's time you fulfilled your role. Capture them and prepare them for sacrifice.
Understood. Energy output at maximum. I guess... What's wrong? I guess, please! Engaging.
Okay. How the fuck did we get here? It's like, we're gonna fight. Now we're all being strung up on crosses. I feel like we cut out about a 15-minute section here.
What's going on here?
What's up? We just suddenly wake up going, how do we end up here?
What the hell?
What is this?
Damn it! I can't get these off!
Father!
Ikutsuki, what is the meaning of this?
It's exactly what it looks like. They are our sacrifices. Harbingers of the fall. All the pieces are in place. And now, the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
What? Bastard! You're full of shit!
My, how lively. I guess...
Affirmative.
Father!
You traitor! Are you insane?
Far from it. You know, your father was an unfortunate man. After all this time, even his own son can't comprehend his vision.
My father was wrong. Death as deliverance is an ideology no one should ever embrace.
You fool. You've become nothing but a burden. I guess this man will be our first sacrifice. Now, deliver unto him.
No! Please, Aigis, don't!
What are you doing, Aigis? Fine. I'll do it myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do you have guns? This is Japan. I thought guns weren't a thing there.
I am not like your father.
I'm kidding. I know. It's a joke.
Any exceptions?
Haha, I have one too. Yeah, the whole one eye thing screws with the depth perception. Makes aiming a gun a little difficult, doesn't it, dude? Oh, no, he winged them. Okay.
Aigis, execute the sacrifices now! I'm putting an end to this.
Okay, so if she was essentially your kind of Manchurian candidate in this, if anybody gets that, understands that reference, great. Why give her emotions? I mean, maybe you need to give her emotions and make her more human-like so you can implant the persona, I guess? because personas do kind of come about from emotion, and yeah, I guess that works. So I guess, okay, I guess that explains why she would need a personality. But why is it that once you've essentially activated, you know, her sleeper agent mode, all of that stuff doesn't just disappear, and now she's just a mindless automaton? Like, what? Why? Where the hell was the dog this whole time if he was able to do that? Like, I honestly forgot about him when I was watching this the first time. I was like, where the fuck did he come from?
You don't get it, do you? Why do you waste your time?
I don't like this whole scene, the way it's set up. Like, his goal kind of makes sense to me, but still, it's just how he handled, I guess, just everything about this. Just, it seemed like, really? I feel like we're Russian.
Yes, I was chosen.
Russian and Manchurian candidates.
I'm going to be the god of
Unintended
the
pun.
What a shame. I was so close.
How did it come to this?
Ikutsuki-san.
Father! Father! Father. My father once made a promise. He swore he would atone for putting our generation in danger, even if it cost him his life. But I wanted him to live.
I feel like we've been given almost like two views of her father, because like when we first see him, he seems like very cold and to the point. You know, he's like, "Oh, my daughter, are you succeeding? Yes, good. And if you're not succeeding, bad." You know, like one of those like anime trope fathers. But now it seems like, oh, he's actually got this like really caring side and very responsible. I don't know. I just pick how you maybe if I would have seen him more, that scene would have hit harder. Like this game, and I'm talking about the originals, really, I think where Persona took off. I mean, the first two Persona games, from what I remember, are known and they are liked, but this is really the Persona that I think kind of set the model for what the studio does moving forward for 4, 5, and now Metaphor ReFantazio. So I think maybe they were still trying to find their footing a little bit with the way they tell their story. I've played the first two Persona games. They're definitely good. Their style isn't very much what I enjoy, but well, that's not the right way to phrase it. I like this style, you know, the dating sim style, like half dating sim, half dungeon crawler style of Persona more than I like the first two games, but I still think the first two games have some really interesting ways of doing things. They're still good is essentially what I'm saying.
Looks like they cleared out the chairman's room.
Well, no surprise there.
Ikis isn't here either.
I just can't believe all this.
It's in the papers, too. Kirijo Group CEO dies suddenly. They're blaming it on an illness, though.
Yeah, it's never the truth.
Nope.
Kirijo Senpai's not here, huh?
She's an only child, so There's a lot to be settled, like the funeral and the family business. She'll probably have her hands full for at least a week.
That sounds rough. I hope she'll be okay.
So, what are we supposed to do now? What all happened to Chidori?
No word yet. They're probably too busy to be thinking about that. In fact, the entire Kirijo group must be in a state of panic.
I hope Aigis is okay.
Yeah.
Man. I want to hear what they have to say, but they haven't made a peep. Am I supposed to just wait for them to get their act together?
Mitsuru is meeting with the company execs. Might explain the delay.
Yeah, but still, what are we going to do? We have no idea how to get rid of the Dark Hour. We don't even know who to fight now.
He kept saying stuff about the fall. What would have happened if we were sacrificed?
So many unanswered questions.
Yeah. But standing around here isn't gonna solve anything, right?
True. But there is one thing we know. Tartarus is still around and shadows are swarming the place. We should train so we're ready for whatever we might be up against.
Right.
All right, that's it for tonight. Try to get some rest, even if you can't sleep.
Okay.
Roger that.
Oh, right! Yukari-chan! What's this? A disc? There were traces of a video on the chairman's PC. A lot was deleted, but I was able to restore some of it. And, well, I think it's something you need to see. Thanks, Fuka. I'll be sure to watch this later. Just don't forget. So it's just a normal DVD? Alright, let's see what's on here. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, it's all tentacle porn!
I can only hope that this recording reaches someone with a conscience.
Isn't this that video?
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should never have been conceived. That's why I had to do something to put a stop to it. However, in doing so, I released a number of shadows that are certain to torment future generations. But I didn't have a choice. If I didn't do this, it could have destroyed the entire world. Please, you need to listen very carefully. Whatever you do, it is imperative that you do not hunt the shadows that have dispersed.
This part's...
I wasn't able to do anything to stop this madness. He won't listen to a word I say. He's been seduced by the devil's temptations. Those monsters will try to reunite and become one again. If they succeed, then we're all doomed. I'll say it once more. Do not go after the shadows that were released!
This is the original video. The real one, before Akutsuki went and tampered with it. Dad was trying to put a stop to the experiment.
There's not much hope for me now. I have just one request. Whoever finds this, please give my daughter Yukari this message. I know I promised I'd be home soon, and I'm sorry to break that promise. But I want you to know, as your father, I was never happier in my life than when I was with you.
This really is my dad.
I love you, Yukari.
You were still doubting it?
Take care of yourself.
Dad? Dad? I know one thing for sure now. I was right to believe in you. I'm doing okay. It took a while, but I finally got your message.
don't get why her persona goes from... I mean, like, I kind of see, like, how this evolved from her previous one, from Io to Isis, but why does she go from Greek to Egyptian? Like why did we switch mythologies? Like, I thought this whole, like, the whole point of this game is, you know, we were kind of doing a whole Greek mythology thing. Like, that was the theme.
Fight for what I believe in. That's what you would have wanted. Right, Dad?
Either way. Alright, guys. That's going to about do it for this one. We'll pick up here in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. See y'all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.